Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. I'm glad you're here. First off, I want to say a quick thank you, shout out to the channel members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all so much. I want to say thank you for anyone who subscribes to the channel, and I want to say thank you for anyone who comes in and just checks out the channel, my knife, my EDC content. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So today, I've got an unboxing or unbagging of sorts sent to me by my brother from another mother, Fed Harrison, to check out. And this is a knife that I've seen since I was a kid, been around forever. I think in their latest iteration was around 1988, but they've been making knives for well over 100 years. But this is a Morakniv, or Mora, companion in carbon steel. So what we're going to do is we're going to take my Amazon unboxing knife, try not to cut myself, and we're going to get into this. Now, full disclosure, I have always seen this knife. I have always thought of it kind of as an ugly duckling, but I've also always seen people with this knife. This knife is made in Switzerland, or Sweden, excuse me, not Switzerland. That's me and my geography. And this is the companion. It looks like the item number is 811603. It's got a batch number on there. This is, I guess you call it a dark green, but Mora makes, or Morakniv makes, all kinds of different knives. What's so unique about these, in my opinion, is they are light, super light. They are very sharp. I don't say this is a negative, but kind of a very functional, basic bitch knife. You know, it is a extremely ergonomical, comfortable handle, right? I think it's a basic carbon steel, maybe a 1095, a little Scandi grind, very sharp, very inexpensive. That's what I think makes this knife interesting and gives it a lot of different applications. Is it going to be a boat knife? Is it going to be a truck knife? Is it going to be a garden knife? Is it going to be a kitchen knife? And if you go to Mora's website, I'll link this on Amazon, and I'll link their homepage where you can read about the history of the company. You can read about kind of their philosophy with knives. But guys, I can tell you that this is a therapeutically slicey knife. I was not planning on cubing this paper so much, but it is very, very able of a little cutter. So, how much is this knife, you say? Well, it varies because, again, there's stainless models, there are carbon steel models, there are all different types, right? This is a polymer handled model. I think if you go to Mora's website, you can get knives that come in over $100 with a wooden handle, things of that nature, where this one is one of their budget knives, right? Or a value knife. It's got this polymer sheath that has great retention. It's got this wonky belt clip that'll flip just over your belt. You can slip it over your pants, carry it, you know, however you want to carry it. Doesn't give you a lot of those options, but it does give you a place to hang it in the tool shed. It's a tool is the way I look at it. I look at it as an absolute tool. Very, very rough in terms of not in a bad way, but this spine is left just rough enough to where it gives you almost a feel of jimping. Is this a knife I'd want to pry with? Probably not. I'm doubting that it is full tang. I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's probably not full tang, which means that the blade comes all the way through the handle as a solid piece. I'm thinking if you wrenched on this really hard, you might be able to displace this blade from the handle. I don't know that. I'm just guessing. But yeah, guys, I wanted to share this. I wanted to thank brother Fed Harrison for letting me check it out. These knives, guys, you can get on Amazon starting around 16 bucks up to about 20 for this configuration, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a 4.5 inch. Well, 4-inch blade, 4.5 inch handle. So this particular one is 8.5 inches. And again, made in Sweden, has a carbon steel on the blade and Morakniv. And then you've got that really well done Scandi grind that is super, super slicey. I mean, for a utility knife, guys, or a get it done kind of knife, a work knife, a garden knife, a pruner, your tool shed knife, your truck knife, your tackle box knife. I might not use a carbon steel for my tackle box, but you could sure use it or get a stainless one. There's so many different ones out there. I think, is it something that excites me and makes me go, God, no, I'm not drawn to it from an aesthetic, sexy knife standpoint. Is it a knife I could see grabbing to go out and cut stuff? Absolutely. I think this is a knife that you could probably get a lot of use out of as a beater. Let's say beater is if you're going to be cutting things outside, you're going to be cutting things and you don't want to, possibly damage one of your other knives. These knives are so economical, and the handle, there's nothing to hate about the comfort of this knife. It is absolutely comfortable. That handle just really is soft in my hand. It's a sure grip. I can imagine that it would be just as sure if it got wet, because it is kind of a little bit of textured, kind of mold polymer plastic. So it does feel very, very comfortable in hand. There are no hot spots, so to speak, which you wouldn't expect there to be hot spots on a handle like that. So no surprises there. But I am kind of surprised at how well the sheath locks in the knife, because I don't see a retention point there, but you can hear there's no rattly, there's no back and forth. You've got this little thumb textured jimp there that you can easily remove the knife with. Yeah, guys, for a $16 to $20 fixed blade knife that you can pick up at Amazon and have at your house in a couple of days, I could see this knife being a useful tool in a lot of people's arsenal, right? I'm glad to have one in the collection. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to cut some stuff with it, see how long that edge holds up. It'll be kind of tricky to sharpen it. Not really, but it will be different to sharpen it. But it'll be interesting, right? It looks like it's a zero grind. It looks like it comes down. Maybe there's a little bevel there. I'll have to get my loop. But in either case, you can always change that, right? So this is the Morakniv, or the Mora Companion, in carbon steel. They call it a 4.1 inch military green. This was sent to me again from our brother, Fed Harrison, but it looks like it is a readily available model on Amazon. So I'll link that on the description when I upload this video this afternoon. And if you guys watch this video this afternoon, it's Friday before Christmas. Not right before Christmas, but we're coming up on Christmas. And tonight's Friday Night Flicks. So if you're around, you're looking for something to do around 8:15 Central Time, stop by the channel. We'll have Kyle Coonley will stop by to do some stropping techniques. That's one of the topics he's going to cover this week. And we'll just kind of hang out. We'll chat. We'll kind of remember the week, talk about next week, talk about knives, talk about lives. And I just hope you guys stop by. I'm glad that you found the channel. I'm glad that you engage with the channel. If you like it and you'd like to come back, it would help me if you'd hit that subscribe button down there and that bell notification icon, let you know when things are happening on the channel, and really help me get more push out into the YouTube sphere. But guys, please, most importantly, look out for the guy or gal to your left, look out for the guy or gal to your right, look out for each other, go forward with love in your hearts, and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.